Hello, my Aries friends. I am Ulrika. I'm Lenormand card reader, but today we will do your spiritual philosophical card reading for the month of June. These cards are more like a kind of advisors. If there are certain issues in your life that you have difficulty with, problems that you have a hard time to solve, the cards often bring you a solution in that area of life. Anyway, my Aries friends, we will see here where it leads for you for the month of June. So, Aries, here I go for your spiritual philosophical card reading for the month of June. Hello, Aries, and welcome to your spiritual philosophical card reading for the month of June. As your first card here, we see the card that tells us that we need to dispel of the fog. What does this card mean? Well, it's possible here with this card that life is a little bit hazy. We cannot see things clear. Sometimes also our personality or our ego is twisting certain truths in life, and we need to look deep in ourselves, in our heart, in our mind here for getting accurate information here. Anyway, here we see if we want to make things clear up for ourselves, it's best not to take anything for ourselves and be a little bit generous sometimes here. What is also important is that we collect a lot of information. This is the card of information, and if you need to take certain important decisions in your life, be sure that you have all the information wherever it leads you or wherever it's in what area of life. It's important here that we have a lot of information. Don't take steps if you don't have all the information. Stay here and post as many details or check as many details as you can. Also listen carefully, observe these details, learn details. Also don't interpret. Just wait for interpreting. Take some distance here and reflect over things. And then if you have reflected over things, then ask your mind to have a clear view what is happening exactly around you. And mostly if we have the loving touch, then we could see things clear here. So we need to clearly express here to a higher spirit what is our intentions here. Don't be too emotional. Take your distance, take your time here, and let your mind speak to you. Breathe calmly here, because sometimes in this with this card we could be a little bit clouded. We could think we see things 100% clear, but maybe you didn't check out everything, and it's very important here that you do so, that we see things with clear eyes. And if you do this with a pure heart, with the heart of Aries, you will see that this fog that is hanging there will be disappearing. The next card that we are seeing here is the card that we need to connect with our soul family. What does this mean? Well, it means probably that this is not the time to do things alone. We need to find like-minded people. Soul family doesn't mean necessarily your own family. It's possible that you have some connections in your family close to you that that can help you in certain situations of your life, but mostly these are people that have the same state of mind. They are like-minded. They have the same mind of you. If you say something, they connect with you. This is what I mean here with this card. There need to be a soul connection, like you understand each other very well. We need similar minds, and we need to contact these people. Probably you know them very well, and there's a reciprocity here, a deep love towards each other here. This could be a friend, or this could be somebody close to you. So if it's a long time you talk to these people, you had connection with them, it's important that you reunite with these people, because this could really be a way out here for dispensing of the fog that we are seeing here. If it's not possible to physically connect with these people, try to have a long conversation on the internet by any means. There's a lot of media platforms here now, and you will see if you talk to these people, it will energize you, and it will give you a better, clear view of you, and it will also regain your confidence here. This is what we are seeing here, and this is exactly what you need in your life: clarity and advancement in the current situation. Also, if you connect with these people, you are like-minded, and you will also hear their point of view. And if they speak to you with a certain point of view, you will hear another bell ring, and you will think, yeah, I didn't see it yet that way. So this is exactly what this card tells us here. So we need to talk to people who are like-minded. So after this conversation, we need to take a step back here and also reflect on it, but it's especially important that you have some fun with the people that are close to you. So spend some time with the people who are close in your heart. This is what we are seeing here, because this is what your mind asks for you now here. It's important here for certain steps in your success. So it's very important that you talk to like-minded, especially if you go in some independent steps, if you take a different path in life. It's important that you speak to more than one person, especially the ones close to you, because we have these cards here, and this card could fog a little bit your situation. A lot of Aries, they get Rahu in their first house. This is astrology, what I'm saying here now, and it could cloud up this situation. You have Rahu for 18 months now in your astrological chart, close to your sun, to your personality, and this could be the fog that is there. So it's important if you talk to others. It's just additional information that I give here. The last card is the card of creation. What is this card tells us? Well, it's time here to put our creative mind at work here, and you will see if you are creative and you allow yourself, your mind to be creative, this is expanding, especially if you go in fields that you didn't discover before. Because as I said here, this negativity, it has also a positive side. If you will do something creative, something unique, that is influenced by good sources, you will see that your creativity will tenfold. So it's like, this is the positive side of this card then. So you need to watch inside yourself and see that there is much more in life than what you currently see, to take this fog away. And your mind, your higher mind, it's very eager to create a different situation. Some things in your life might have been or become routinious, and your ego, your situation, the things that you are in may have you a little bit rusty. And this is not the good way to go. We need to break away from tedious work, routines, conditionings here. So stop with boring works, stop with routines here. Remember that before there was a very creative side in you, and maybe you gave this up, but it's important to find that again, and it will unfold for you. Here we also need to remember that when we stop creating, this is the greatest source of our energy, the greatest source of our power. So this creating, it gives you a power, it gives you a joy. If you don't know where to start here, and it's a long time ago, try to go back in the things that you did before, that you were good at, but maybe you have given them up. But for some people, it could mean that they try out a totally new reset. They write some art, they write poetry, they do some drawings. Anyway, even a new look for yourself here, get a haircut, buy clothes. Anything that is creative here is important, and it will have a very positive effect, and it will multiply what you do. It will multiply the efforts, and you will get double back. Here we are asked to go out of predictable, unsatisfying present situation, and you need to dive in something exciting, pleasant, the pleasant world of creation here. We are asked to go into that. For instance, if you wanted to do some acting also, you make some music, this is very good, because you will see it go easy. And if you put some efforts out, you will get tenfold out of it. This is what we are seeing here with this card. Anyway, you have nothing to lose except maybe boredom. So go ahead and be creative here with your mind. So Aries, this is all for this month. I hope you get a little bit wiser out of this card reading. If you have interest in classic Lenormand card readings, you can find those also on my channel. And of course, these are very detailed. The Lenormand card readings are very much into details. There's a lot of details there, and it's also an extensive reading. And then, of course, we have the financial, philosophical card readings. These are more financial card readings who guide you in a certain position in life. Anyway, you can check it out. And also, I want to thank you for your time you spend on my channel. If you like the videos, please consider subscribing, and thank you for doing so. See you next time, Aries. Bye-bye for now.